our day to day. It's still the barrier those states. As you all know that Tinubu and satanic Monday Okpebholo are trying to impose Tinubu's daughter in Edo State, where they are presenting their satanic preference for Iyaloja, Iyeki. This particular old satanic activities movement have triggered a lot of reactions across Nigeria, not just in Edo State. But tonight by 5 p.m, we're going to have someone that's going to take us through of the history and everything concerning this whole thing holistically. But meanwhile, before that, I want us to listen to these particular videos, then we'll take it from there.
I greet you all. For days now, we all agree that it's been trending. Some taking it positively, some taking it negatively. But I want to believe this is because we do not know, or we do not have the history of the Iyeki institution. I don't want now to talk about how the politicians polarized Iyeki, the institution called Iyeki. It is not a traders union coming to create traders welfare union. That is not Iyeki in Benin. Is Iyeki. Now, even though from the last administration to now they try to make it there is PDP Iyeki, there's APC Iyeki. Let us talk about the history. Who is Iyeki? I did something on it some months back when this whole thing of Madam Pastor Gio, Josephine, whatever, was coming up. Who is Iyeki? Iyeki is that woman chosen by the Iyeki to be their head and then presented to the palace, to the Oba of Benin. The palace will now look at her through the mirror of tradition and see if she is able and capable. The Iyeki must be spiritually alert, must be spiritually up and doing. Because every Eki that is instituted by the palace, by the Oba of Benin, has a omeo, a shrine inside the market. Any market that does not have that aomeo is a shopping mall, which means it is not Oba's market. I'm not saying it's not Oba market. It's not Oba's market. Because Oba Obueki, all the markets in Benin belong to the Oba. Despite that there is a particular one called Ekioba. It's called Ekioba because it used to be almost inside the palace. From the time of Oba Egwaye I in 1440, when we had a Motam. Prior to that time, the market was even already there, because that was where a Motam had her shop. So the Iyeki has always been there. For as long as the fact that there has been a market in Benin, from the Ogiso time, because we have Eki Ogiso, Eki Agbado, Agbari, there has always been an Iyeki. It's like we have Odion Weebu, which is preserved for the male. We have Iyeki, preserved for the female. So, it is somewhat incomprehensive for somebody to come up and want to, in our own time, change the narrative. It's not possible. But what pains me now is that us, people that didn't come out when Josephine issue came out first. People who didn't think it was necessary to say something about it. People who didn't think it was good enough to mobilize people to protest against it, whether to the government house, to the House of Assembly, or even to the palace, are now coming, yes, more like a Dose, more like a palace, more like Obase. When it was time to speak, you didn't speak. You are an accomplice. Okpeyama gwa yeke no na keke no gwa ohuo masoe. Now that His Majesty has spoken, what is there again to speak about, to talk about? Are we now going to say something contrary? His Majesty does not need our support to say what he has to say, which he has said. Please. It is not so. Before His Majesty came out to speak, is the right time for us to have spoken, to have come out, protest against what was going on. Please, please, please. The Iyeki is an institution as old as Benin. You cannot change it. I cannot change it. No one can change it. Madam Pastor, whatever, I'm sorry, please go back to Lagos, where you grew up, where you have been, where you still live. That the Iyeki is not just a woman, is a representative of the Oba of Benin in the market, and so has her obligations and duties to perform in the market on a daily basis. Will you, Madam Josephine, come to serve our meal in the market? Or you think we can have an Odionweye in a village who cannot perform the duties of Odionweye in Ogwedion because he wants to carry the Bible? It's the same thing. In every market, the Iyeki is like the Odionweye of that market. And so she must perform all the spirituality of the market. Please. So, those of you that didn't have time to speak out before His Royal Majesty came up with the hammer on the matter, don't speak now. Those of you that didn't have time to mobilize to protest when Josephine came up first months ago, do not protest now. His Majesty has spoken, and that is final.
The house of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the house of desperados, desperate for power. Right, left, center, they are desperate for power. Tinubu is desperate for power. Remi Tinubu is desperate for power. Seyi Tinubu is desperate for power. Folashade Tinubu is desperate for power. The way Tinubu grabbed power to the presidency up till today, nobody can explain it. He did everything the unthinkable to get power, to get to where he is. Broad day robbery. After that, Remi Tinubu began. He started moving around Nigeria, trying to become people's mommy. Now my mama be this, so we not get another one. And people say, now your mama be that. Oh, they reject her. She's trying to become people's mommy by force. Seyi Tinubu has been accused by Nance, Atiku Abubakar, of Nance, of hijacking Nance, accused of being the one that attacked him, desperate for power, going around Nigeria, desperation. What is it with the house of Tinubu and power? Today, just today, Fola Tinubu's daughter, the one that crowned herself the Iyaloja of Nigeria, he went to Edo State to test her shenanigan, to test her desperation for power. But thank God for the Oba of Benin.
Our culture here, you said to inaugurate, what is that? To inaugurate Iyeki. Market leaders. I think market leaders Iyeki. But do you know the role of Iyeki in Benin culture? Do you, if I may just quickly ask you, Madam?
The affair of the traders in the market.
Thank you very much. And every Iyeki has a special relationship with the partner. Are you aware of that, sir? Are you aware of that?
Oba Atobe, he said. Oba Atobe, he said. The Oba of Benin put her a check. No twisting of the story. They gave it to her straightforward. Thank God for tradition. Any community, any state that loses their tradition, you are gone. For Lashade, if I'm correct, Tinubu, went in company of the governor's wife, Edo State governor's wife, with one, I don't know who is that. They went to the palace and said, we want to come and greet you because we want to inaugurate the Iyaloja of the market, blah, blah, blah. When she was done, the Oba of Benin went to tradition and told her, the tradition of Edo Benin does not know what is Iyaloja. They asked her, what is Iyaloja? She couldn't explain. They told her, in the culture of Benin, in the tradition of Benin, we only have Iye in the markets. And these people, they are not politicians. Their selection is spiritual. Market women choose their Iye. And these here are traditional practitioners. Because it will appear that most of Christians has been compromised. That's why you will see a pastor, politician, a pastor that has been compromised by tradition, by politicians. But they told her, we don't do this thing. You see this in Iyaloja, we don't do it there. We don't do that in here. He said the market leader are selected by the women. And those leaders, they work with the palace. They are not just normal, they are spiritual. They are traditional sacrifice that have to be done. So it is not open for politicians to hijack. It is not open for politicians to manipulate. Thank God for the Oba of Benin. I wonder, we are waiting for the day in Iyaloja we cross head bridge to tell us, to say to the Southeast, I have come to inaugurate the Iyaloja. When it comes, I don't want to preempt I don't want to preempt. It is a cultural thing. It is a traditional thing. That is what the Oba of Benin made her understand. This desperation for power should end in Lagos. Don't bring it here. We don't do that here. You see in Edo State, we know they do that in there. No carry and go New Benin. No carry and go Okpebholo markets. No carry and go Ubo markets. No carry and go regrow. We know they do. You see that? We don't do that here. EAD markets. So if you are listening to me and your tradition has weakened so much that one day for Tinubu from the house of Desperado will show up in your state and say you want to institute in Iyaloja. He said you want to inaugurate. And because you don't have tradition and custom, your politicians will open the door for him. Maybe in this case, they will invite your traditional ruler to go and meet her. Because that's what has been happening in certain region. They will desecrate the tradition and custom of your place. The Oba told for Tinubu, we don't do that here. Don't bring that alien desperado practice you do in Lagos. Don't bring it in Edo State. Edo not be Benin. Edo not be Lagos. I hope all of us are learning. The house of Tinubu is the house of desperado. Everybody under that roof, they are desperate for power. What are they doing with the power? To destroy the economy of Nigeria. The moment you give them power, the economy will go into shambles. Look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They gave him power. Dollar moved from 400 to 1,500. The bag of rice moved. Everything. Fuel price. Boom. Everything. Desperados. They don't know what to do with power. Yet, they are desperate for power. Oba Tepe, he said. Oba Tope, he said.
My people, Nigeria don't finish. Oh. Nigeria don't finish. I'm sorry to use these words. I've never used this before. I used to have hope that one day Nigeria will be a better place for me and you. In fact, my own state don't even go. Edo, if we are not careful, Edo go be Lagos. You see the way Tinubu family take grab Lagos. We be saying now them they choose who go be governor, who go be commissioner, who go be anything. That's why Edo will come be. If we are not careful, if we don't speak out now, Edo go be Lagos. I have the reason for saying this. I just watched a video now. I don't know why all these videos come to surface. And that's to say, Okpebholo, Governor Okpebholo, no wetin they do. They hide all these videos since. To talk saying even for our Edo State government house, state funds, that they take. Oh God. Now, wow. Guys, make all of us watch this video. Then we'll come back again to come and analyze it. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Say, now this state where we dey, now be this. Watch, guys, watch. Why so you want to I pour spit for my face. See women. Some of them senior the for Lashade. Una they sing for one. This one a President Piquet. What if the wife can't come? Una go put cloth for grant. I don't understand this Tinubu family. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Is Nigeria your personal property, sir? It's a question I'm asking. I just want to know. Because since all these days now, your government has kept quiet. So, you know, you're quiet. I said, I'm not the CEO. Okpebholo quiet. I say, you're deaf and dumb. Nothing from Okpebholo. He quiet. Because this was done inside Edo State government house. Inside our own government house. Now they for do this nonsense. Edo State funds. Road not there, Edo. Nowhere to pass for Edo. No better school for Edo for children. But my school exam where they write this year now. So we have some children die. Nothing. But una see money take welcome President Pikin. Take welcome president, first daughter of the country. Buhari not do this one. We not see Buhari children for the 8 years of Buhari take do. We not see them go any state go they do like say and then be the head or anything. We not see. But he reached Tinubu turn out to family business. And those states they manage now. One can turn out to Lagos. Why one of the look. One of the look oh. Yeah, tell me no wake up no put wake up. One argument. Now they tag given in no woman. Why who before you know him with the buwa do carry it for on hand. And don't become Lagos. Tradition will get they go spoil everything for our hand. That the yaya wa in my boy. Culture they go spoil everything. Benin, the pride of Africa, that we be. Now still we in Africa they look up to say, oh, these people still keep their tradition and their culture. Now we want lose everything because of say one man saying a president. So in children go need to the suppress us. Need to the oppress us everywhere that they go. Picking of president, they begin to oppress citizens. Now let Africa for the same. I never see anywhere for the world say picking of president that they go they inaugurate people up and down. They command people. They use state funds for our own self. You they put Iyaloja, this woman where they put for Iyaloja, Iyeki. She never want to shade for Benin. She not get shade for Benin. She never want to do market for Benin. Now Lagos she they stay. Carry neutral person come make on the head us because he be president Pikin. Then una sit down and mama dress they wear gele go meet am. And I not book your phone, and I not bring I swear. Now their mama be this, so then I get another one. Now their mama be this, so who be your mama? Woman is you what? I don't know who born now. Now see the way I come put in herself. Tinubu enter presidency, person no hear word. We get first son, we get first daughter, we get first lady. All our money, Nigeria not good now. They use our money for nonsense. See yesterday, Tinubu go just all of them line up like sardine politicians. Then they go, they wait for president. Now in Nigeria, all those kind of things they happen. Not they happen for any other place for the world. Now mama, still now mama. Thank God say my family member, not the me. Now me offer drag them come out. You guys don't even know where you belong anymore. You not throw where because say a gunje money don't enter on a pocket. Money will often go buy leave one day. How many of them go live reach 100 years safe? So annoying. The videos all they come out. See, I hear say Josephine talk say if we talk, we go enter us. Internet, madam, I not the enter us. Madam Josephine, me lawa midday here. Even if I not see anybody will watch me, I go they do video, I go they drop one for here. Because I don't hear from a very close source say you say let them just rant for some time. After everything we die down, we'll continue our work. Have you working man? Why not me have anywhere? Mona call us. In fact, now the men that come out, the women go soon come out. Mona not say we serious for this matter. Now they use those state funds, the same state where we say road not the employment not the work not the nothing they the state. And they say they welcome one first daughter, one president daughter. I beg you, no matter, no matter. Get us bio. But more videos are coming, guys. I'm not resting. So this Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all.
Iyeki doredia. Let me correct an impression. Iyeki, he won't go. Even though Yamerima is to come and look after the good people of the local government. Yesterday, so many market group unions, same and I had to complain, different complaints. But the matter is serious. But at the time, the DSS report to Yari, if I had to say, I would matter serious kakabo. Nuna pon the bad as the West in the Manabi and so the Imagine statement in it. Why? Because I'm not part and parcel of what is going on there in the market. Iyeki no karo imaoye. Ni afia install na imaoye. Waya no ekbira. Nuba ye do weki ye. Ni do more ye ki mana. E ke take na. Ali kuma ya otima ya fefe elapo ya buwe ya na molu ni ya tele. So with the security report in already, we have Iyeki. Or that put a role, you're near where any kind of ceremony or installation of any other person. I don't know, I'm not against the market, I'm not against any market woman. So no matter that if we stop with any no, the man will stop with any install any person. The reason now we stop with was simply because of the safety of the market. The next thing I will go to Iyeki. So even for when you install anybody in your store, my principal is Okpebholo. Any man you if there are any differences, everything I have said to the security don't know I'm ready to do that. But for now, the reason that stop is just for security wise. That's all. Why